got one shot. Oh well. Envy being smart about his play, getting engineering bay up. Maybe he's scanned this. Let's see if he scans. Where's this little thing? Did he scan this? He didn't scan this. He's just gonna get engineering bay up for upgrades, I guess. But missile turrets will be an added bonus to that. We're gonna be able to stop these mutants from harassing. We're also seeing banelings going down, which are always good against Bioball. Gonna be a good mix of Roach, Zergling, Baneling, Mutalisk. One of the better combos against Bioball. Would like to see him put some Infestors in there with his gas instead of Mutalisk. So if he gets enough Marines, then you need Infestors for that, along with Banelings. His giant Bioball going to try to come in, destroy the Zerg, small Zerg defense force. First Banelings morphing in, though. If they can morph in time, they'll easily be able to take this force down if they can sweep around from the back. 8 Banelings morphing in. Zerg player getting in defensive position. This Spine Crawler is a field practically full. Stimming Marauders going to be taking a lot of damage from the Stim and the Spine Crawler, but these Zerglings not going to be able to surround them. Marines easily taken down. These Banelings is all where this battle's going to be. Will they be able to get up on them? Do a lot of damage with that Marauder sacrifice himself, killing 4 Banelings. He might have just saved it for his teammate, though. A lot of Marauders are down now, and the rest of them are hurt. Looks like the Zerg player will be able to win some. That's Hero Spine Crawler. He does have to pull some drones off, though. He's going to lose a lot of drones there. Terran player's been able to do a number on Masterasia's economy. Last Reaper just go down. These Marines look like these Zerglings look like they just might clean up this attack. Looks like it's going to be the case. More Zerglings coming down. Terran player is getting infantry level 1. No missile turrets though, so maybe he didn't get it for the Spire. That's too bad. If he gets, Masterasia gets some missile turrets out, or some Mutalisks out right now, while Envy doesn't have any missile turrets, he might be able to even the odds up a little bit in this economic war. Masterasia looking really poor on the drone count here. We only got 12 in his main on minerals and like 13 in his natural on minerals. Really low drone count. He is getting centrifugal hooks for the Banelings, though. Looks like he's going to do a heavy Baneling build against these Marines. Very effective. And Envy just building everything. Armory, starport, all kinds of infantry. Finally in combat. These Banelings going to run in on the creep, but Stim's going to allow the Terran players to run away. The creep is not spread over here yet, so the Banelings will be able to get away from them. First, a few Mutalisks are out. If he can take out all the Marines, that means the Mutalisks will have free reign over this army. These Mutalisks don't need to get sniped by these Marines, though. Looks like the Mutalisks are going to go down, and the Banelings not going to be that effective. These Mutalisks can snipe out the Marines. The Marines target firing the hatchery instead. They're going to try to take it down. Looks like the Marauders are going to be able to target fire hatchery. That is huge for Envy. He's got such a huge economic lead now. It's crazy, and he just got his starport up. Realize their Mutalisks now going to throw down some missile turrets all around his base. Get an armory too, so maybe we're going to see some Thors off a factory. He does have a reactor instead. Now it looks like it's going to go to the tech lab. Yeah, this starport's going to get the reactor, probably from Medvax. Seeing a lot more Bioball against Zerg recently. This is kind of the archetypal Terran versus Zerg now, where Terran goes fast Reapers, so Zerg gets Roaches, then Terran gets Marauders, so then Zerg gets Banelings or Zerglings, so Terran gets Reapers, and it comes into this. I've seen this many games in a row now. It's very fun to watch, though. See a lot of different units in this single matchup. Zerg player Masterasia securing his natural again. Coming in here and do some harass on the buildings. Maybe just snipe 1 or 2 buildings out, make Terran player move his army around, possibly stim them to get moves out. Might just get this armory. SCV is going to come around to save it, though. It doesn't lose any mutas, though. Hey, I mean, he just made the Terran player move his armory around. Thor's coming out now for Envy, though. That is going to stop these Mutalisks in their track. Thors are the epic counter to Mutalisks. There isn't anything better against them than Thors. Arnold Schwarzenegger impression for him. Masterasia sitting with just queens all over the place. Probably may transfer that one from his base to his natural. Getting Zerg ground armor. Already has ground weapons 1. Getting that at another evolution chamber somewhere. Looks like he's going to stay with these Baneling Zergling play. It is pretty effective against Pilot. This armor is going to get sniped now. Missile turret was taking bounce damage from those units. It's kind of unnatural. Anywho, these guys are going to move out now. They're just going to forsake this Rax. Sorry, Rax. You're the Rax without anything. Here comes Thor, getting pinged on the map. He's just going to use his javelin missile launcher to slowly kill this Overlord. These Mutalisks going to have free reign over these barracks. I can't agree with that call. Looks like he's going to go for a base race now. He believes that he is more powerful, but all these Banelings just popping now. They do have centrifugal hooks. They're going to do a number on this army. There's only one Thor. If that Thor goes down, these Mutalisks are going to have a lot more effectiveness on this Marine ball, but it is mostly Marines. And here comes the Banelings, exploding hugely, but not taking out the Marines that they need to do. Ooh, that one did a number on them. Looks like the rest of them are going down. This Thor's still up, though. These Mutalisks are going to have a hard time taking out the Thor. That's what the Zerglings are coming in for. Looks like they're going to go surround on the Thor and kill him. Thor's not going to be able to be that effective. Envy was smart, though. Decided to throw out another expansion just in case. Attack did good. Didn't do that well, but it did stall the Zerg player for a little bit. He did lose that giant army of Banelings. He just has Mutalisks at this point, so he probably won't be pressing out. And then attack. Zerg player sitting at 81 supply. Terran player sitting at 78, still pretty close. And there are still Thors out for Terran players. Zerg player will not want to press out. And Terran player is actually going to be up on bases on the Zerg player soon. That is never a position you want to be in if you're Zerg. You never want to be behind the bases. You need those extra bases to beat someone through macro. Zerg player continuing to pump mutas, getting quite a mutalist army out now, though. I can't agree with that with the Thors coming out. I could see if he went tech switch into, like, Broodlords or something. But against his Bioball, really needs to get the Infestors out to fungal growth them so the Banelings can just run them over, steamroll them through. More Banelings continue to morph in, because who doesn't like little roly-polies filled with green butts? Stimming just to run across the center of the map, because they're cool like that. Going in, killing these first few Zerglings pretty easily. Once these Banelings pop out, though, that's going to be a lot of damage to those Marines. 3 Marines, 4 Marauders left. Mutalisk going to come and easily clean this up. Where's the Thor? The Thor needs to come here and do is get through the chopper thing and kill all the Mutalisks. I do only think there's one Thor after the Terran player. He does have another one on the way, but he's only pumping Thors off of one factory. It's not going to be nearly enough production for him. His armory is down too. I don't see it coming back up. Oh no, there it is, back up in the mineral line. He's getting a planetary fortress at his third. Good call, because Zergling run-bys are always a possibility there. He needs to put up some missile turrets. He's got 2 up now, but that's enough Mutalisks to just swarm over a missile turret at this point. Only lose like 1 or 2 Mutalisks. Upgrades going on for the Zerg, not upgrading his air units, which he's highly invested in. He's upgrading his ground melee, so maybe we'll see him tech into Orchulist once he gets this 3rd base up at the gold. Who knows, maybe we'll see him get the infestation pit for that purpose. 2 Thors up now, that's going to definitely ward these Mutalisks away. 2 Thors is equal to like 20 Mutalisks. These Zerglings are going to spot SCVs running over here. They can only assume that this is then going to be a base, but it's a planetary fortress. It does 40 damage to Zerglings. It does splash. It is not going to be able to be conquered by Zerglings. Terran player doing smart thing, getting Hellions with the Infernal Pre-Igniter. Very good against Zerglings. Switching into more of a mech play. Also getting siege tanks, getting mech weapons, vehicle weapons, whatever you want to call it. I'll call it mech weapons because I'm awesome like that. Doesn't have this gas flow saturated. He's really going to need to do that if he wants to run a successful mech, because mech is so gas heavy with siege tanks and Thors. He's going to take this high yield expansion though by the looks of it, gets his Thors up here, just they can pound away and then with their Thors hammer cannon. Continuing to pump siege tanks and a siege tech, Infernal Pre-Igniters, getting another command center up here. Looks like he's going to secure a 4th base. Envy just trying to out-macro the Zerg. Don't see that coming that often. From Terran, I mean, that's a lot of Mutalisks, though. If they can get around those slow-moving Thors and get inside the mineral line, they will negate the advantage the Terran player has right now. Zerg player still not mined out in his main. Getting the infestation pit now, though. Get those infestors for Neural Parasite, just devastating against big units like the Thors or well-positioned siege tanks. Can easily destroy Giant Bauer. Zerg player just going to overrun these missile turrets now with no loss to himself. Probably going to snipe either these production facilities or the orbital command. Get a few more extra SCV kills. Thor is going the wrong way to get back up. What are you doing, Thors? You're so clumsy, like Arnold. 2 more Thors on the way. Zerg player massing up kind of a little army of Zergling Baneling, but doesn't have much else to supplement it. If he tried to fight right now, I think the Terran player would have it in the bag. Terran player needs to push out. He is going to wait, I think, until he gets some more Thors and Hellions. Probably until he gets some siege tanks, too. That Mutalisk going splat from the huge splash damage of those missile launches. These are going to go first round, but that is way too many men for them. They're going to need their Banelings. Spine Crawlers going up outside the gold expansion for masterasia. He's not looking at a 4th base as of yet. I mean, he's moving his Zerglings over here. Maybe he's going to try to secure that. He's really going to need to if he wants to keep up with this Terran player, Envy, who's just macroing out of control right now. Zerg player sitting at 135 army. Terran player sitting at 144. Here we have it pinging over here. Well, that's a nasty place to put a missile turret, just to make sure the Zerg doesn't expand over there. Zerg player moving a bunch of Zerglings around. Terran player just getting everything, getting Terran weapons level 3. What upgrades he's at? He's at 1 weapon for his mech, 2 weapon, 1 armor for his infantry. Crazy upgrades. What's Zerg player? Zerg player is at none for his air. Zerg player is at 2-2 for ground units. That's pretty good. SCV's coming along with this force to repair any of the mech units. These Thors just want to take a shot at these Mules. Mules looks like they're going to go for a base race though. Thors aren't going to pull back though. Maybe he's just going to create this new one. Envy pushing forward and take out this expansion. We're going to try to deny the Zerg. Zerg doing a run by though with these Zerglings though. Terran